پیمانا نیشان و خالا سوز و پیمان بدمن پیمانا نیشان و خالا ازم نازدار.
Hello and welcome to this Hard Talk ripoff. We come today from Erbil, Iraq. Iraq has seen 10 years of brutal fighting, conflict and insurgency sparked by the US intervention in 2003. With all of the hardship and deaths that have happened, can anyone possibly say Iraq is better off? We are here in Iraq today to speak to pro-war advocate Andrew McLeod and ask him, 10 years on, has his view changed? Good morning, Andrew, and welcome to Hard Talk. In February 2003, thank you, Andrew. It's a pleasure to be here. But let me first take issue with that description of pro-war advocate. It's true that I did come to the conclusion, albeit reluctantly, that intervention was the least bad of bad outcomes. But saying the war was the least bad of bad outcomes is not the same as saying I'm a pro-war advocate. Let me give you a comparison, if I may. To call me a pro-war advocate is to call a peace protester a Saddam Hussein supporter, because protesting against the war would have kept Saddam Hussein in power. But I don't think there is a peace protester out there that is a Saddam Hussein supporter. They would reluctantly accept Saddam Hussein staying in power is a consequence of them opposing the war without being a supporter of Saddam Hussein. Okay. Point taken. In February 2003, you wrote in an article in The Age in Australia, on February 3rd, 2003, and I'll quote, "Many of those who do not support the intervention in Iraq argue that the human cost of intervention is too high, yet they ignore the human cost of non-intervention." 10 years on, do you really still hold the view that we should have overthrown Saddam Hussein because of those rapes, murders and tortures? Yes, Andrew, I still do support that view. And the view comes from, well, is today exactly as it was back then. It's all about balance. You can't say that the war was definitively good or definitively bad. Some people try, but you really can't unless you balance up the perceived costs against the perceived benefits of peace and the perceived costs and perceived benefits of war. You're not seriously